Okay, so, like I said on my last video, I am going to start making videos about, like, Marxist-Leninist theory and shit. And I do have one of them planned, but I figured before I do that, I'd make another installment of my album collection, because I think the last time I uploaded one was like a year ago, and I have collected a pretty good amount of albums in that time, so why not show it off? First, we have Marilyn Manson, The Pale Emperor, and this is the deluxe edition, with like the 3 bonus acoustic tracks. Damn fine album. I got it for Christmas last year, and it's fucking really good. Next up is Tyler, the Creator's Cherry Bomb. Some people were like pissed off that this didn't follow the storyline from Bastard and Wolf and Goblin and whatnot, but who gives a fuck? You know, the storyline's over, and this is still a really solid album. The production's great, Tyler is fucking great, production-wise and rapping-wise. He's very clever. It's kind of experimental because he tries singing. I mean, it's overall just a really nice album. You know, fucking even Lil Wayne and Kanye West had good features on this. You know, fucking speaking of one of those fuckers, this is Kanye West, The College Dropout. Yeah, I'm a Kanye West fan. Fucking sue me. Next up is Pearl Jam's 10. I like Pearl Jam. This is the only album of theirs that I own, but I am going to look more into their discography to at least get a couple more of their albums, because this one was fucking, you know, it's a classic. It's really nice, so why not check out their other shit? The next album is Beck's Odelay. Beck is just fucking really good. I love Beck. I have like 4 of his albums in my fucking Amazon cart. You know, Where It's At, Lord Only Knows. Those are my 2 favorite tracks in this thing. And Sissy Neck. Sissy Neck is really good too. Our next album is Every Time I Die, Last Night in Town. This is like a math rock, hardcore punk type band. They're pretty good. Next up is They Might Be Giants, Flood. This is the only They Might Be Giants album that I own. But I figure I should look more into their discography, because I have listened to some of their other shit on Spotify, and it was pretty good, so I figured, you know, I should go check some of that out another time soon. This next album is Green Day's Dookie. Now, I'm a Green Day fan, so, you know, fuck it, yeah, I have the album. It's a good album. Next up is Great Northern's Trading Twilight for Daylight. Great Northern is an indie band, like an indie rock, indie acoustic band type thing, and yeah, they're pretty good. And they're actually, like, really good. Like, it just sucks, though, because, like, they only have maybe, like, 3 releases that are on actual physical CD, and that kind of, you know, bums me out, because I like buying CDs. But, you know, it's whatever. Next up, another indie rock band. It's The Kooks, Inside In, Inside Out. It's a good album. It's like an indie rock, indie acoustic type thing. My only complaint is that half the time I can't fucking understand the singer. I mean, yeah, it's a British band, so that's probably part of the reason why, but Jesus Christ, man. Work on your dialect. Next up is Blue Eyed Sons, West of Lincoln. This is like an indie acoustic, folkish type album. It's good. My only gripe is that it's his only fucking album that has physical copies, to my knowledge. Because, like, he has one album, this one, and then another one that he put out, like, 10 years later, and it's just weird. Okay, next up, the Front Bottoms, Back on Top. I like the Front Bottoms, yeah. They're good, like, you know, pop punk, alt rock, indie rock, whatever. This album is solid, it's really nice. And once again, the Front Bottoms, Talon of the Hawk. Again, solid album, I like this band. I've got their debut album and the Rose EP in my Amazon cart, and I have listened to some of their older stuff before they got signed, and that was all really good. Next up, the Highwater Marks, Songs About the Ocean. I listened to like 3 tracks from this band on YouTube, and then found this on Amazon, and, you know, bought it for like, it was like a cent. Shipping made it like $4, still $4 for a CD is pretty cheap. But then I listened to the full thing, and it's really good. It's really good. Then we have Jymee Eat World. This used to be Bleed American, but, you know, after 9/11 or whatever, they changed it just to another self-titled album. But, you know, it's kind of a staple in that whole emo bullshit, and it is a good album. I like it. I bought it from a record store nearby. By the way, if you can, support local record stores. They're a dying breed, and we need to kind of keep those from fucking completely going extinct. Alright, and the last album that I've gotten in the past year, so far, is The Horrors' Strange House. This is kind of like a garage rock, gothic rock type of album, and then they moved on to a more like alt-rock sound on their later stuff, but this is a kind of experimental, and I actually really like it. Again, they're British, but I can actually understand them better than I can the fucking Kooks. Alright, so that was the newest additions to my album collection. I'm sure in the next few months I'll be getting a fuckload more, and maybe I'll make another video about that. I probably will. So that was my album collection. You know, do you like any of these albums? What recommendations do you have for me? I'm Jimmy Casual. Fuck you and bye.